Hey guys, for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you an update on my Project Ease It Up, and this is for the Fine Fragrance Mist Into the Night by Bath & Body Works. So just want to say that I was able to completely use this scent up. I'm actually really sad about it just because I'm obsessed with this packaging. Like, I swear Bath & Body Works has never came out with a more beautiful packaging. It's just everything. I just love the like little gold detailing here. It reminds me of chandeliers, lights, and floating lantern kind of vibes. So just love it. But that's why I'm sad to let this go. I do have a backup of this fragrance, but it's not the same packaging, so it just makes me sad. And although I like that packaging, I love this one even more. But that's besides the point. So this is a really dark fragrance. To me, this is the darkest fragrance Bath & Body Works has come up with. It has the most depth to it. It's the most strong, most perfumey to me. It definitely smells like a strong perfume. I would say it's also not super sweet, although it has berries in it, which does add like a sweetness. It kind of makes it sort of alcohol-y sweet, like a sangria or like a wine. And then I would say overall it does have like the chocolate musk, but it still remains on the bitter side. So it has like a sharpness to it, and it's a really strong patchouli scent. So I don't get a whole lot of sweetness. I will say this though, it is very perfumey and it reminds me of fragrances like Black Opium and Good Girl, which I do like that about this scent. I will say this though, where I thought that this scent could be better is I wish there was more sweetness to it. I find it to be a little bitter. To me, it's like the chocolate without the sweetness. And I feel like if they added more like a lactonic, like creamy or like coffee note in it, I think it would really just make the scent really strong. However, I have really come to like this scent because it's great for layering. Now I do have to say, be careful what you layer it with. But if you want to add it with other sweet fragrances like your vanillas, your sexy vanillas, almond scents like Good Girl Supreme or Good Girl, this scent is great for that. Or berry-like scents like Champagne Toast, that's where the scent really comes to play. All right, all that to say, I will get into the fragrance combos. So the first one is actually one I got the idea from Elsie Baby here on YouTube. I absolutely love her videos. So I'm basically stealing this idea from her. So go watch her channel. But she recommended this scent combo and I absolutely love these together. This is Mon Paris by YSL and Strawberries and Champagne by Victoria's Secret. So she just recommended these two together and they really complement each other well. Strawberries and Champagne smells like a strawberry rose scent. To me, it reminds me of those strawberry candies mixed with like a rose soap kind of scent. And then Mon Paris is very similar to Into the Night. It has like that really dark patchouli scent, but Mon Paris is kind of medium. It still has the depth of Into the Night. It has the same type of patchouli, kind of bitter patchouli. However, Mon Paris is a lot sweeter. It has a lot more berries to it, maybe like a raspberry or something type of note. It's a lot fruitier. So I thought pairing it with Into the Night, we might as well add the trio. So this is one my boyfriend doesn't like. I will say that straight up. He does not like this trio. He said, on me, it smells like burnt rubber. I think he doesn't like either Into the Night or Strawberries and Champagne. He might not care for either one. But personally, to me, I do really like it. And this is one I've gotten compliments on before. So there was one lady at work who didn't really like it because She doesn't really care for strawberries and champagne because it is a really rosy scent. It's not for everyone, but I was able to get quite a few compliments on this trio combination. So for other people, they do really like it. So I will have to say this is not the combo for everyone, and it's not one, if you don't like strawberries and champagne or Into the Night, you probably won't like these together. And that's just separately. But if you like both of those scents, then I recommend pairing them together. And I do think they smell really nice and complement each other. And it's strong. It projects really well. It lasted through my whole shift. I got someone saying you smell really good, just like a coworker who passed by, etc. So it depends on the person. I do have to say Strawberries and Champagne, it's a mature rose. Not super mature. It smells like a rich aunt more than a grandma, but just keep that in mind. So it's not for everyone, but I definitely recommend pairing these together if you like those type of scents. Okay, moving on. So before, and again, I'm gonna tell you guys, I didn't pair this with everything. There are other videos I think I shared Into the Night scent combos for, and I actually have a backup, so maybe I'll test that out with more scents. I heard trying it with Champagne Toast, and there are other fragrances I want to try this with, but for right now I'll just share these couple of combos I thought of. Okay, so the next one, this is a lot, so you don't have to do all these, okay? But what I like to do with this, I will pair this with the Monette, or what is it called? The vanilla oil, Nemat. Oh my gosh. Nemat. That's Nemat vanilla oil, okay? I don't know, I'm sorry, I totally butchered that pronunciation. But I pair it with that vanilla oil, and that just really, so I start off with that oil. It sinks into the skin. It gives it that vanilla extract smell, and it really projects well. So I really liked that to just hold the fragrance together. Then I put on Into the Night. Into the Night, that bitter, dark, kind of chocolate smell with the patchouli, really strong, right? But what I like to do is I kind of like to calm down Into the Night because it's very strong. And when I say calm down, I really amp up the scent, to be honest, but I want to kind of take away from the bitterness and make it a whole lot sweeter. So the one way I play into the bitterness, so I add Black Opium. So this has the strong coffee note, which is similar to the darkness that Into the Night has. I think that Mocha Musk paired with Black Opium, which has that coffee scent, kind of adds on to that bitterness that coffee has, right? But it makes it a lot sweeter. Black Opium, it has like this cotton candy vanilla essence to it, right? So I like to pair those together. Absolutely amazing. Then what I do is I pair it, this is gonna sound crazy, but I pair it with Good Girl. So Good Girl also has a coffee note in it, but it has a sexy factor as well that Black Opium kind of lacks. Not saying it's not sexy, but it's just sexier. It just has that more like perfume fragrance I'm here. So I like to pair it with this, and it's kind of a lot already. Now, what I will have to say, and you don't have to do all these, so I will say the next step I do is I add it with Cocoa Cloud, which is basically by A Good Chemistry. This smells like a coffee version of Cloud. It's actually amazing, and I wasn't sure if I'd like even any Cloud version, but because it's coffee, it pairs really nice with it. So you could just have this, right? And that's okay. So that's one scent combo I like to do. It's a lot of fragrances already, so you could just stick with this, right? Now, what I've also done is I've also paired it with Vanilla Mocha Martini. This is, to me, this is almost a stronger coffee, and it kind of has a slight bitterness as well. But it has a strong vanilla essence to it because it is sweeter as well. So if you pair this together, you really smell like a coffee shop, right? If you want to take it a step further, right, you can add Midnight Amber Glow. So I've tried all of these together. I know this sounds like a lot. I don't think it's necessary, but I did like this combo and I did get compliments on it at work. But this one is, to me, this one is almost, it's a little bit more of a caramel coffee scent, but the coffee note is almost a little bit more bitter. And I think it really, really pairs nice with these scents. Now, if you want to add one more fragrance, you don't have to, but I also did pair it with Good Girl Supreme, right? And this is just like a vanilla almond, sexy fragrance. Love this with all these fragrances. So it's a little crazy. I don't go too heavy on the Supreme and Midnight Amber Glow. Okay, so keep those lighter if you pair it all together. But I think if you just want to really smell like a sweet coffee shop and kind of have the sweet and the bitterness to it, pair these together. But if you want to make it less, you can. So another way this is good, you can take out Good Girl, I would say, and then you could pair it with these two coffee scents, which I have tried before, and that's really nice. Or you could add just the original Good Girl, and you could take out the Midnight Amber Glow, and these are really nice together as well. So either way, there's a ton of different combinations you could try with these. But these were just some ideas for you guys if you were wondering what to pair with Into the Night, okay? All right, you guys, so that leaves off this video. Even though I didn't try a lot of scent combos, I'm really happy I did finish Into the Night, even though I have a backup of it, because I do like that scent, and I actually really like these combos with it. But I do want to test out more. I have in the past, but I kind of forgot them, and I didn't write them down. But yeah. All right, thank you guys so much for watching and hope you guys have a great day.